how do you design a sportswear collection that is made out of 0% plastics? In this episode, I'll be giving you guys my alternatives for how to design an entire sportswear collection that features leggings, that features sports bras, that features hoodies, that features joggers, t-shirts, all of the core elemental parts of a sportswear collection without the use of nylon and polyester fibers. Let's answer a fundamental question here. Why would you even want to design a collection that does not contain any plastics? Well, number one is that we have an environmental responsibility. When you wash a pair of leggings that are made out of nylon or polyester, what you're doing is you're actually contributing microplastics into the water supply of your local community. Plastics, as we know them, are also non-biodegradable. There's a sustainability factor here. When we throw out a plastic bottle, it's basically going to take thousands and thousands of years before it can even begin to biodegrade. So what a lot of companies are doing is they're going for sustainable or biodegradable fabrics. Also, you tend to build a stronger sense of brand loyalty when customers see that you are going out of your way to find solutions to nagging problems. Most importantly, when it comes to plastics, is that there is a health and quality of life benefit to going and further away from synthetics for the majority of your use case scenarios. One of the largest studies that has been performed is finding that plastics, because of their close proximity to the skin and over a long period of time, and the fact that we are more and more spending a large amount of our time lounging around in sportswear, can become a part of us and absorbed into us as our pores open up during sportswear activities. But also, they have a hormone dysregulating ability that can throw your hormones off whack or out of sync, which can be detrimental in the long run. What fibers and what fabrics can I provide as an alternative for nylon and polyester, since nylon and polyester form the backbone and the foundation of the sportswear fabric industry? The first category of clothing is going to be tightly cut, compression, or skin-tight clothing. They're going to need to have shape retention, they're going to need to be breathable, and they're also going to need to be able to stretch for a long period of time without losing their shape. This is going to be organic cotton and spandex. So I understand what you might be saying, that also spandex is a plastic, but if we look at spandex and the percentage by which it is used, it's far less of a culprit than that of nylon and polyester, which tend to be in the percentages of 70 to 80 plus when combined with a spandex. You can also look at blending bamboo and spandex, and bamboo, because of its natural antimicrobial properties, helps to protect against foul odors, foul smells. It's very non-hypoallergenic, so it's soft on the skin, it's very breathable, and it's very suitable for things like long sleeve crop tops, maybe a pair of slightly wider cut lounge joggers, things that you would need to wear over a prolonged period of time and where comfort is key. The third type of non-plastic fiber composition is going to be lyocell or tinsel, which is a semi-synthetic fiber. So it's based off of tree bark, but it is made out of, or it's constructed using man-made processes to enhance its functionality, to be able to turn it, to spin it into a filament yarn, and a blend of that with spandex. For garments that are meant to tackle colder climates, consider going for a blend of merino wool and spandex. Merino wool just has great thermal insulation properties. Also, it's a great fiber that is protecting against moisture, and it just doesn't absorb moisture all that well, so it does a very good job to keep moisture away from the surface of the skin, to keep you protected against the elements. Now for the big reveal. If you want the best of both worlds, you want the performance, you want the durability, you want the stretchability, you want the shape retention of nylon and polyester, the only option that you have in recent developments is what is known as bio-nylon and bio-polyester. This is a genius innovation in textile technology, which allows us to create nylon and polyester-like fibers, but the base substrate that they are based off of are things like corn or castor beans. The next category of clothing that we're going to consider is going to be that of mid-layer clothing. It's going to be 100% organic cotton. Why do you want to go organic versus non-organic cotton? In general, the cotton way of harvesting can tend to be very taxing on the water supply. It also can quite be taxing on in terms of the types of pesticides, the types of toxins that are used in order to cultivate the growth of cotton. Next up is hemp. Hemp is a natural fiber. It's a miracle fiber. It's a fiber that is extremely replenishable because of how fast it grows. It's durable, it's breathable, it's soft to the touch, it's extremely robust, and it is a fiber that is great for all forms of garments. Next is going to be bamboo viscose. So this is viscose that is derived from the bamboo shoot itself. Bamboo viscose has natural UV protective qualities, so it's great for garments that are going to be used on hiking or outdoor sorts of sports for the more warm months of the year. Moving on, we have modal, which again is a very soft, luxurious, lustrous fiber typically seen in high-end undergarments, high-end boxer briefs. It's also much less likely to pill than when compared to something like cotton, just because of the nature of how it's constructed. Number 3 is outerwear pieces. These are going to be things like joggers, hoodies, long sleeve shirts, and the first type of fiber that we want to use is 100% organic cotton. Cotton just has natural heat trapping and warmth capabilities. Because of its organic nature, it's going to eliminate any unnecessary toxins in the creation process. 2, you have hemp. Hemp, again, as I described, is just a very sustainable, very durable, very self-replenishing fabric. It's great to use in outerwear because of its durability, and it's a natural heat retaining functions. Next up is modal, which again is a miracle fiber. It's used in high-end undergarments, high-end boxer briefs, lingerie, where you need a soft touch, very comfortable, non-hypoallergenic. Guys, let me know which of these fabric compositions you're most surprised about. Also, if you have personal questions for me, maybe you're curious about some of the fabrics that I mentioned, maybe you're curious of where to find them, where to buy them, how much they cost, well, check the link in the description. I offer one-on-one consultation calls every single week. From the very bottom of my heart, thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Fittdesign TV. Until next week's episode, stay awesome.